The holidays are upon us, and that means colder weather too. So let's talk about some of those home projects you shouldn't be putting off any longer. Dave Thomas from Lifetime Windows and Siding has the details. Welcome, welcome. It feels cold outside. It feels like we should be ready to make sure we don't let the heat that's in our home out, and we don't want that cold in, right? So what projects should folks be working on?
We certainly want to start taking a look at windows. Please, will soon be exhausting 2020. How excited will everybody be? These are the days, though, where you really see your windows suffer. And the reason for that is we're still waking up and it's in the low 20s up to the 30s in the morning, but it's still climbing up into the 70s, high 70s in the afternoon. That's a 40 to 45 degree temperature swing in any given day. And there's not many building products that enjoy that type of pressure. Most of us have plastic windows, as you know, and those plastic windows on days like that are literally contracting or expanding in up to an inch in each direction. Isn't that crazy?
An inch makes a big difference.
An inch,
with the airflow in and out of your home, an inch makes a big difference.
Do you know that under a 20-mile-an-hour sustained wind, which quite frankly is a breeze in Colorado, that the average vinyl window leaks about 3 to 3.5 gallons of air a minute?
I didn't know that. That sounds, it sounds a little scary
it's
to
crazy,
think that you've just
it?
got, you're paying so much for, rent, mortgage, home. You want to have what you want inside stay there, and what needs to stay outside, stay outside. And
Absolutely.
That just is daunting.
No question. So how do we get around this problem? Well, Marvin helped us. Marvin is an amazing company, over 100 years old. They've made some of the finest wood windows in the country as they started to realize that wood was obviously decreasing in quality, increasing in price. They went a different direction. When most companies jumped into making plastic windows, Marvin refused. And they were later in the replacement game, but what they've done is change the industry. Look at that house. It's fantastic.
Gorgeous.
Marvin created the fiberglass window. And their theory behind it was glass is a thermoset product. It never gets hot or cold enough in a day for glass to move. You've seen them blow glass, right? Molten hot. So the glass isn't moving. So Marvin said, what if we could make the sash and the frame all out of the same material? Glass. If we could do that, we would eliminate that expansion and contraction, which is helping cause all those gaps in airflow through the window. Now, when I think of fiberglass, of course, I think of a boat hull or a Corvette, which is a sprayed meshed fiberglass painted with a gel coat. Two problems with it. One, it's not the strongest thing in the world. You push on the tail end of a Corvette today, you're going to flex it in. And two, nothing painted in our sun or altitude is going to last. We put a red Corvette in the driveway in June, come back in October, it's going to be orange or pink. Marvin got it, and they changed how fiberglass is made. It's called pultrusion. What they do is they take thousands and thousands of strands of actual glass, and they braid it. Just like that steel cable holds us up on the ski lifts, the gondolas. That's why these frames can be so thin. Gives you that modern, high profile look. The window will literally deflect 300 degrees of heat, which is why you saw in all those photos, we can do all those neat dark colors, your blacks, your bronzes, everything. The windows are designed just like their famous wood windows. They roll like butter. A lot of people are like, oh, I don't like old casements, windows anymore, the crankouts. Well, it's because it's not this. I mean, you saw how easy that was. It's like butter. You can clean it from both sides. Incredibly efficient, will literally repel 98.5% of all radiant heat in the summer, retain 98.5% in the winter, which is awesome. And it's not dependent on argon, which most windows are, and everybody knows that argon leaks out over time. So this window will always be at that efficiency level. And it looks amazing. One thing, though, before we've got to talk about, and that is you guys have just won the Better Business Bureau's Torch Award. Congratulations. Thank you.
I wish I had balloons or a cake here for you.
This
is quite the accomplishment.
It's a big deal. We're super proud of it. Obviously, the BBB's been around for years and years, advising customers or consumers who to use, who do you trust, right? We were named the #1 medium-sized business in Colorado by the BBB. We won the award this year. It's pretty awesome. We're super excited about it, and I hope it just shows what our commitment is to our homeowners.
No, absolutely. Not only does this display the amazing quality of product that you have, but it's the service that you have, it's the people you have that work for you, and really what you give back to your community, which is, of course, more than the average Joe. Right.
We have our double transferable lifetime warranty, and a proceed of every single sale since Corona broke out has gone to the Food Bank of the Rockies to help those here in Colorado in need. So big deal.
It really is. It's one of those things, too, when you give back to the community, you're literally putting money where your mouth is. Talk about the great offer for folks.
So right now, we're going to blow out the end of the year here, get through 2020 with a 2-for-1. You buy 2 of these Marvin Infinity windows installed, we're going to give you 1 for free, which is pretty awesome.
That is pretty nice.
And it also includes our 24-month same as cash financing. So literally no money down. We come, we do our job, all custom made to size, and then you have 2 years of free money. You do not have to make any payments, no interest accrues. You got a heck of a window.
Can't beat that. Call right now. When you buy 2 windows, you will get 1 window for free. And if you are one of the first 10 callers today, you'll get $250 off when you book an appointment. They also offer 0 down, 0% interest, and 0 payments for 2 years. Call 800-GET-WINDOWS or visit LifetimeWindowsColorado.com. Lifetime Windows paid for today's segment.